Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry faithful of all ages, this is episode 250. You heard it. This is episode 250. I mean, we're still here.
It's 250.
250, right? I mean, exercising our First Amendment right, understanding that that's provided by us or for us by the Second Amendment. It's great. We've branched out. We're on X on Wednesday nights, and we say whatever the hell we want, considering it's a what the hell episode, But
not that we ever not say what the hell we want.
But we usually start off the
Still.
episodes on Wednesdays with an F bomb.
That's
there
you go. Yeah.
Whereas on Monday nights we have to we have
ease into
to we
Yes.
have to pace ourselves.
You have to spit on it first.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
just like anytime you accidentally slip it into the wrong place, you gotta go easy at first.
You gotta ease it in.
You gotta ease it in.
Yeah, breathe.
You just can't balls and alls it just all right off the bat. Okay? Because that's how
you only do that when you pay for it.
Right.
You don't do that.
Or you're like the fourth or fifth guy in line.
That too, because
or it's
the way has
Johnny
been
Blue.
paved, so to speak.
Yeah. But
is that enough innuendo?
yeah, pretty much.
I think that that does it for our opening monologue tonight. So we're gonna move on to our segment of the show where we turn things over to our esteemed producer, albeit very briefly, for this week's Weird Sport. David.
This is actually a cool one. I found this a couple of weeks ago. I've been making lists of weird sports. This is one I've been saving up because I didn't do my due diligence all day, and luckily I have a good library of these stuff. But these are a pair of personal. They do
Telling you, man, the future is almost here.
It pretty much is. I mean, even the title of this video is Jensen Racing, George Jetson Racing.
That's pretty cool.
That is. Although, Chris, you know that
Dude, I
being
love it.
grunts, like we'd have that shit broke in 30 minutes.
Oh, we'd be shooting at each other with paintballs the whole time.
Right.
We were trying to shoot each other down. Are you kidding me?
Like Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Yes.
Oh man.
In
All
the face.
Right. No.
Or those shotgun tasers. That's what we'd be doing.
We would.
Could you imagine?
And we would be playing with Geneva Convention rules and engaging our vehicles. We'd be trying to short each other's helicopters out with shotgun tasers.
Yes.
Could you imagine the person to get shocked and the whole plane just jerks around and
It
everything?
just drops like a rock.
How'd you break your hip? Well, sorry.
I've got
Sorry, it's
compressed
a great
lumbar.
story, and I'm glad you asked.
Like,
that. You want to watch
and
the
the
video?
motto of our combat league would be like not service connected.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so let me see. There is actually some baseball news, and I can officially declare that baseball, the floor is yours. 100%. The floor is now yours.
Ushering you in officially.
Now, the Red Sox did something crazy today or yesterday. No, it was today. Craig Reslow, the general manager, the general manager for the Red Sox, he acquired last year's National League Rookie of the Year finalist Caleb Durbin from the Milwaukee Brewers
Mhm.
as part of a 6-team trade. And it also acquired a competitive balance round B selection in the 20s or in this year's draft. So the trade details are as follows. They received a ton of infielders. They got Caleb Durbin, infielder Andrew Monasterio, and infielder Anthony Sigler, and a competitive balance round B draft pick. And I'm okay with what we get here. The Brewers got left-handed pitcher Kyle Harrison, infielder David Hamilton, and left-handed pitcher prospect Shane Dorhan. Now, let me see here. It goes on. And they also picked up from via free agency from the Blue Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Yeah, and pending his physical, he's going to get a 1-year deal. He's a utility player, so he can kind of play everywhere, but he's expected to be Trevor Story's primary backup at shortstop. But look for him to play a lot at second base, I think. Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest deficiencies that the Red Sox had last year, aside from their starting rotation, was their infield. Even with Bregman being there, I mean, Bregman missed like 40-something games last year because of injury, right? And then, I cannot remember his name now. Holy crap. Our starting first baseman, our opening day first baseman, he tore his ACL. I cannot remember that kid's name right now. Anyways, they brought, yeah. Anyway, so his name is right there. I cannot think of it off the top of my head, and it's pissing me off. But anyway, so
Tristan Casillas.
No, Tristan Casas. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All I needed was David's dyslexia to come in. Yeah, there we go.
I'm glad I gave you that secret decoder ring.
Look at you, man. You're doing your producer duties tonight. I'm proud of you. But they've shored up their infield because, I mean, first and second base was kind of more second base last year was a revolving door. They platooned that position out. It was like 3 or 4 different guys playing that position. They went from having a very congested outfield to they're streamlining, the roster kind of a situation. There's going to be a lot of competition going into camp this year, which pitchers and catchers are supposed to report here in the next couple of days. But I know that there are players that have already started reporting early to start getting those workouts in. Of course, Team USA for the World Baseball Classic. There are no Red Sox on that roster, but there's going to be a lot of guys that, miss out on international play because they couldn't get insurance for their contracts. But the people that did get the insurance ahead of time, specifically for Team USA, which is not going to have Mike Trout for the same reason, actually, this year, which is kind of surprising. But when you think about how fragile Mike Trout has been over the last few years, it's not that big of a stretch. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I am trepidatiously optimistic about the season going into spring training. So we'll see how the how the rest of the roster fleshes itself out after they, start making their cuts all the way through spring training. But yeah, it's ramping up to be baseball season, and I'm here for the chaos. Last night apparently there was a football game played.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
and then on YouTube some kind of like concert broke out
Oh,
at halftime.
did that
That
happen?
Imagine-
that didn't involve a wedding. That was sung in English. Yes, come at me, please, in the comments. I dare you.
Imagine if you go to a concert and a football game broke out.
Right?
Yeah.
And there wasn't people fucking in the back of a pickup truck in the middle of the field. But if you go back and you watch the tape from last week, yes, I said I picked the Patriots to win. And you know what? I'm okay with the fact that they lost. I really am, because the offensive line for New England, they were kind of out of they were out of their element, and they were not prepared for Seattle's defense.
I saw a meme that said that the Patriots O-line was shocked when they woke up this morning and learned that the Super Bowl was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate timing for them.
Did you?
I will give Mike Vrabel this, the head coach for New England. I'll give him this. He stuck with the game plan. Him and Josh McDaniels stuck with the game plan, and they kept Drake May in the game, and they just kept at it. And he eventually ended up with a two touchdown passes and a little over 200 yards passing by the end of the night. Which, considering all of that came in the fourth quarter, that's pretty respectable. I just wish that the Patriots had showed up
Too little, too late.
3 quarters earlier.
Yeah.
I did see a meme today, made me chuckle. It was a Scooby-Doo meme. Where Fred's pulling the mask off the bad guy at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
He was pulling the mask off of Drake May, and I chuckled because I remembered thinking this when I'm listening to the game last night when I was on the road on the way back home.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did somebody go and check on on Drake May's locker, because he might be tied up in there, and CJ Stroud probably went white face and put on his pads. But yeah, this meme had Fred pulling the mask off of Drake May, and it was CJ Stroud under the mask. I was like,
that's so wrong.
kind of tracks, makes sense.
I mean,
and then of course, CJ Stroud's trying to reharness his chi around here in the Houston area, because on his Instagram he posted that he cut off his dreads.
Oh, wow.
And he's got a normal haircut with a proper fade and the whole nine. I'm like, man, he looks like a completely different dude. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe you should have done that before the game against New England. Like, holy crap. Oh, man.
Well, there's some other news with the Super Bowl happening. One news that was kind of how bad taxes are in California. Sam Darnold literally lost $71,000 playing in the Super Bowl.
Yep. Because of California state taxes.
Yep.
God.
And that's the thing about professional sports that they don't tell you. You get your contract. Like if you play for a team that's in places like Texas or Florida where they don't have a state income tax, you get to keep most of that money. But every time you go on the road and you play in a state that does have a state income tax, you're earning money in that state. That's income that you've earned in that state, and your accountant has to file taxes in every state that you played.
Well, it's even worse because they had to stay there for 7 days.
Yep.
And oh man,
a per diem. California's. Just the economy alone ate up their per diem, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And and then
Just
their
price of
Super Bowl
goods.
bonus. I mean, just for appearing in the Super Bowl, that bonus disappeared. And then for winning the Super Bowl, absolutely not. I mean, $71,000 down the toilet, and you're not going to get it back.
You paid $71,000 to go play.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is so.
It would have been cheaper for you to go and buy a ticket.
At least the
Mhm.
ring. There
Much
was
cheaper, but it would have been
Well,
cheaper.
actually, now because they live in Washington State, they're gonna get taxed even more. And I would not be a bit surprised if the state government, if the state government up there in Washington State decided to I don't know, tax their Super Bowl rings as income.
Oh,
I wouldn't be a
I
bit surprised.
absolutely can see
It would
that.
probably be a bonus luxury tax.
I absolutely believe
Still
that.
considered.
Well, I mean, yeah, they could classify it as a bonus, and that way they could tax it at the higher rate. What is it, 35% they can tax bonuses?
Yeah, something like
What-
that.
You imagine that? Busting your ass. You spend your career floating from team to team. You finally land in a place that's got a system that you can play in and a coaching staff that believes in you. You go and you win the big game. The first quarterback in your draft class to do it, by the way. And you got to pay for your own Super Bowl ring, where the owner normally does that for you.
Well, would it be even worse is if there's a guy with a briefcase going over and going, "Hey, I need you to sign this right here. This is you got the
This is
71,000
payroll
now,
This-
or
your payroll deduction.
yeah,
Right.
yeah." I would,
But I mean,
so it is. But,
that's insane.
Uh,
But hey, at least the weather held out.
oh yeah,
True.
But there was also lots of talks after a lot of people were talking about this, about how much he lost actually just playing the Super Bowl. And I understand they get millions and millions of dollars, and it'll probably just be a scratch on the surface. But taxes still.
Yeah,
in
he's
our-
not going bankrupt because of it, but still.
But there might be a new thing, and it probably won't happen. But it might be a new thing on the listing next union meeting and everything. Not to go to those to do the Super Bowls, not to go to those stadiums or states to do the Super Bowls.
That is not up to the players union, and it's
Yep.
not even up to the owners.
Nope.
That's up to the head office in New York City,
Yep.
Mm.
because, well, it to a degree it is up to the owners. So the owners or the ownership groups for those respective teams, what they do is they bid for to host a Super Bowl, and if they put up enough money, they'll get one. So I mean,
They can also tell those people that are in those states anytime they're like, "Hey, we're gonna bid to host the Super Bowl. Hey, sit your ass down."
yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
I know.
I mean, it's been status quo since the NFL AFL murder in Super Bowl III. I mean, it's. Oh,
Hey.
look at her!
Hey, there
Yeah,
she
what
is.
is up? Yeah, Colin is at work tonight, so he's like, "I am not going to be on the show." Okay, but so okay. You guys know that I build Gundams. I've gotten a couple of new builds done.
Wait,
I
when did
already
that
showed-
start?
Oh, right. I know. I mean, it's I don't know.
It's
It's
the-
the
it's
new
Came out of
Funko,
nowhere.
right? But got a couple of new builds I want to show you, Chris. I showed David already.
Oh.
Yeah. Check
I'm
that one out.
I'm just waiting for him to like scratch his neck like he's a drug addict.
It's got all the nice shading on it, and the panel lining, and it's decaled out and everything.
Dude, that is so cool.
It really is.
And then I bought my first third-party bootleg Chinese kit.
Oh.
Yeah, that one I really
Wow.
like.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a pain in the ass to build. It really was. But once, and see what was funny is that it was missing some of the parts in the box for that kit. I ordered 3 kits. I'm having to send one back because it legitimately was missing pieces. I'm going back and forth with the seller of that particular kit, the one that I just showed you. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to inventory the 2 other kits before I even think about trying to build these.
Yeah.
And in the 3rd of the 3 kits that I opened up to inspect, the missing parts for that pearlescent kit was in that box.
Oh, no way.
I was like, how the hell did that work? Like, wow. Okay. And it was funny. It was because, like, because normally I'll just dive into a kit, right? Nay, I'm not going to do that anymore. But normally I would just dive into a kit and, just start building it. And I had gotten the arms, the arms built and part of the chest, right? The torso portion of it. And then I started realizing, I'm like, wait a minute, it's calling for parts I don't have. And I'm looking all over the place. I even looked underneath my desk. Do I know? Oh, a secret, huh? Somebody wants to tell us a secret.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Go for it. Knock yourself out. We're waiting with bated breath. Come
Yes.
What'd you bait yours with?
Stink bait. Yeah.
I have 3 appetites.
No, they had to put the 3 because, for whatever reason. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to what?
What's this?
You tried. Is that what it says? Yeah, it does. That's what it says. You tried. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just like, I'm absolutely raking these people over the coals. I mean, I'm even bringing up, dishonorable. I'm using words like dishonor.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
You're right. Dishonor on your whole family. This will not be forgiven. And they were like, maybe you need to look on your floor. And I'm like, excuse me?
See, that was the first fucking place I looked.
I'm like, huh, okay. All right. They want to choose violence. And then I find the pieces in a completely separate box. And I'm like, how the fuck does that work? I was like, whatever. So, yeah.
It's one of those moments. It's like, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, but I'm going to end the call. Click.
Well, no, I mean, it was all through text.
Oh, I'm
right?
sorry. It's not supposed to.
They won't let me. They won't let me cancel the return or the return request. So I'm just gonna let it time out. And I'm just like, whatever. I ain't even sweating it. But
like, they're still very much in the wrong.
They are. Yeah, I mean, pack.
Like, you got nothing to apologize for. That's no, hell no.
Yeah, no. You failed to pack properly. That's
exactly.
What that was.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh God.
Mentioning trolls, since we got a bunch of trolls, did you watch the one of the Super Bowl commercials?
No, I didn't.
Okay. This has got to be the best Super Bowl commercial ever. And I can play it entirely. And by the way, everybody, we are not sponsored by DoorDash as any means possible, but
this is for entertainment purposes only.
50 cents is the troll of the trolls.
My attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef is more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing, and I'm always on time. Oh, it's Doug Holmes. What a coincidence. On this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
Dude,
Dude.
that,
Oh God.
that wins the best commercial
That
ever. I watched that like 3 or 4 times because I was trying to get all the references and everything. And I was like, oh my God.
that's what you can do once you have fuck you money.
Yes.
That is the epitome of fuck
Didn't
you
he
money.
buy out like the first like 15 rows of somebody's concert
Usher,
and then
right?
didn't show?
No, it wasn't Usher. Oh fuck, who was
Hold on,
it?
I'm finding it.
Yeah, find out because he like bought the first 15 rows or 10 rows or something like
Yeah.
that, just so that way he'd have to play.
Just so he had nobody right directly up front. Who?
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
Ja
There you
Rule.
go.
Yeah, that's right.
In October 2018, 50 Cent famously purchased 200 front row tickets to Ja Rule concert in Arlington, Texas for roughly $3,000 for 5
Everybody-
Groupon.
And, you know, and I know everybody was like, "Oh well, you know, he still got paid. He still got money for it." It's like, yeah, but these guys run on ego, and you hurt his ego.
Yeah, like,
Bad.
oh, I sold my show out, and then when you go come out on the stage, and they're like, oh damn,
Well, yeah.
Where you at, though?
You're like, whoa, what time it be? It's time for you to fucking find another line of work there, bud.
God.
I
Okay, there was also another commercial. I wish I'd saved it. He was like, hey, 50 cents here for DoorDash. And they might have done like, 2 commercials.
Mhm.
But he was like, I'm so sorry about the Patriots losing, but everything's half off because I'm 50 cents for DoorDash in the Boston area.
I mean,
Wow.
rub a little salt in there. Still, you get a
Mhm.
discount, so you can't be all mad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all that bad. Dude,
Okay. So, NASCAR finally announced their reformatted chase format, right?
Oh, that was another thing, and I wish we could play the commercial. Did you watch the commercial?
Again, I was on the road last night. I did not watch any of the game.
Dude, it was it's one of those commercials that I watched it and I was like, I kind of want to watch NASCAR now. It was that good.
Okay.
You got to watch that commercial.
Okay, I'm sure I'll see it. Now,
The sound.
the new format uses the framework of the system that was in place from 2004 to 2013, but it, with several key enhancements though. The field sizes for the chase in each series remains the same. The top 16 drivers in the Cup Series, 12 in the O'Reilly Series, and the top 10 in trucks. But all drivers qualify based on regular season points. The win in your in rule that provided regular season winners with an automatic playoff berth is gone. Race winners will now collect 55 points, a 15-point increase over the previous point system, and points awards for all other positions and stage results remain the same, but bankable playoff points are no longer part of the format. So, it's one of those, you won, but you got the fastest lap, you get an extra playoff point. That's gone. Points will be reset for each series. The chase field with a 25-point premium awarded to the regular season champion. The top seeds will start the chase with 2,100 points, 2,075 for the second seed, and 2,065 for the third, with a 5-point drop for each seed after that. Now, the Cup Series chase spans the final 10 races of the season, with 9 chase races for the O'Reilly Series and 7 for the Craftsman trucks. Now, the driver with the most points at the end of the season will be the series champion. So, I think that they're going to do away with the elimination. Like the round of 12, or round of 16. You get eliminated, right? If you don't win after those 3 races or whatever.
Yeah.
But what this does is that after the 26 race cutoff for the regular season, and they start the 10 race playoff for the Cup guys,
Mhm.
it's all about points. It's all about points racing. right? It's about being consistent throughout the course of the entire year. So they kind of brought back a little bit of that 36 race, points system that they used to have prior to the chase format back in 2004. But they're at that 10 race cutoff, for the last 10 races of the year. They're maintaining kind of a playoff format kind of a thing, but instead of eliminating drivers, everybody that's those 16 drivers in the Cup Series, they can be eligible all the way through to the final race of the year. It's all about points. So it's gonna change. It's gonna change race strategies, going forward, which I love, because you would get these guys, they would go and they would get that one win early in the season, and then they would be absolute dog shit for the rest of the year, because they're treating the rest of the year like it's a test session, right? Like, oh, we're in the playoffs, we don't have to worry about it. No, this is going to force people to be consistent with their results, right? With their finishes, top 10s, top 15s, top 5 wins.
I think what you're saying, Johnny, is it's forcing them to do their actual job.
Yeah, it's forcing them to be racers, as opposed to, hey, we're just, we're going to treat the whole season like a test session and, get away with it and still get paid. No. You got to actually go out and you've got to produce. You got to, because, and there was a point that was brought up last year. I mean, you look at Brad Keselowski, right? Mm-hmm. He finished like 22nd in the points, and there was absolutely no way that he was going to qualify for the chase unless he won to get in. And there were a lot of people that were like, how's that fair? Because, he underperforms the entire season. He gets one win because he backs into it or whatever. And, or they hit the right setup for one race, and now all of a sudden he's eligible to run for the championship. That a lot of people had beef with that. I mean, he didn't qualify for the chase last year, but still, the potential for that type of scenario was there. I like this. Is it perfect? No. Will we see what kind of chinks in the armor are going to be there once those races, once the chase starts? Yeah, probably. But for the most part, I think NASCAR hit it. I think they got the formula right this time. It's going to eliminate a lot of the grumblings from the fan base, and it definitely gives the team something to actually focus on throughout the course of the year, over the course of those 36 races, as opposed to, oh, we're just going to focus on that one win, and now we're going to pad our points by trying to rack up more wins. No, it doesn't work like that. And if you win during the chase, great. You get the most points. You stay on top of the standings, and you put yourself in a position that when they get to Miami Homestead, which is going to be the championship race weekend this year, and I'm glad that they moved it from Phoenix back to Miami Homestead. So I'm good with that. But
here's other NASCAR news, though. NASCAR,
I wasn't done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Holy crap, dude. Anyways, I'm glad that they went back to Miami Homestead as being the championship weekend race. With Miami Homestead being kind of more or less a flat track, a bigger track, it's more readily accessible, and it's just more of a media-friendly area than Avondale, Arizona, which is where Phoenix International Raceway is. It allows the teams to be more interactive with the fans and things like that, especially because it's the last weekend of the season. And, with NASCAR doing what they did last year, which is teams that are invited to the banquet because you qualified for the playoffs in your respective series, stay put, because the night after the championship race for the Cup Series, we're having our awards banquet. It cut down on a lot of travel time. I think they do that in the Miami area. I think that's going to be great for them. And eventually I would like to see them move that championship race to, like, say, Las Vegas for a couple of years. That would be pretty awesome.
Texas,
but I don't know. And they took out the road race at Charlotte, the Roval race, during the chase. It's going to be on the regular oval. It's going to be on the 1.5 tri-oval track there at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So they did a lot of tweaking during the off season with the chase format. They did a lot of tweaking with the schedule before they actually released it. I'm looking forward to this season coming up. Of course, with the Daytona 500 being this coming Sunday, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to tune in for that because, it's racing. Until the baseballs, the boys with baseball get going, racing is basically it for me. Because I don't give a shit about the Olympics. I know that's a hot take. I don't care. But yeah. So now, David, what were you going to say?
All they ever show is the figure skating, anyways.
Yeah, I mean that, and I hate it for Lindsey Vonn. I'm sad. I'm not sad, but I hate that she broke her leg. I mean, she was toughing it out and showing the size of her fortitude by racing on a torn ACL. But I mean, at some point, you knew that stability was going to go, because when you hit the flag with your pole and it sent you off balance and you didn't have that stability to catch yourself. Yeah, I mean, bad times were going to ensue. She broke her leg. She had to be airlifted out, and I mean, I think that she needs to move on. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that she can't compete, but at that level, probably not a good idea. Not anymore going forward. I mean,
she's a lot better than most of the NBA players as soon as they hit the field, the court. And
well, yeah, no, I'm not questioning her toughness. That's not what I'm doing.
No, I got that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just for her quality of life going forward. I think that competitive downhill skiing is probably in the rearview mirror at this point.
It's never going to heal correctly.
No, I mean,
no,
she had surgery on her leg, and she's consulting with both American and Italian physicians, there in Italy. But I don't know. It's just never. I mean, she's had a broken leg before, and she's wrecked the hell out of her knees before. But at this age, I mean, trust me, girl, when I tell you, we don't heal as fast as we think we should, and it hurts twice as long. So look forward to that. But hey, who am I kidding? She's a world-class athlete. She's going to get all those platelets and stem cells.
Mm-hmm.
But what were you going to say, David?
NASCAR
news.
Yes, NASCAR news. NASCAR said it will attempt to break the Guinness Book of World Record tomorrow in Times Square for the Guinness Book of World Records title of World's Loudest Billboard to kick off the Hell Yeah brand refresh.
That looks like they're going to do a burnout on a billboard.
The billboard has a replica next-gen engine attached that will be powered on in New York's powered on in New York City.
Okay, all right, I'm down for that. I'm down for that too. Yeah, I'm down for that too. Okay, I thought that they were going to do something like how like the Japanese they hang shit vertically.
Yeah,
I thought maybe they hung a full-size race car vertically and they were going to do a burnout on.
That would be badass too.
That would have been fucking awesome.
NASCAR, if you're listening,
hey,
for next year,
figure it out. Give your balls a tug there, front office. Yeah. Holy shit. That would just, oh man.
That would definitely break a record right there.
It would. I mean, I know that NASCAR is taking their Garage 56 Camaro back to Le Mans this year.
Yeah.
And Jeff Gordon is on the team.
Really?
He's going to be one of the drivers for the team. That and Jimmy Johnson too. Jimmy Johnson's going back for another round. So I'm like,
dude, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the TikTok videos. What the fuck is a kilometer? And then you hear the eagle screech. I love last year during Le Mans that, normally the drivers that were trying to get their rest, their sleep rotations in, they kept getting woke up every 5 or 6 minutes. because you hear that that hum, like the Mercedes, the Ferrari engines, the McLaren engines. Then you hear this. It's just pure American thunder. Like, the American, the drivers that were American, they were like, yeah, no, I slept like a baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
With all the other drivers, they were like, what the fuck is this?
Vibrated asleep.
Really funny with that is I was watching a video of two 1967 Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
One had the old engine in it, and the other one had a new souped up supercharger in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a supercharger.
No. Oh,
Dude,
all right, so
give me American steel.
For a little bit of hilarity here. All right, you know how electric cars are supposed to be like the big thing coming in, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this past weekend, I was car shopping, and just a quick free plug here. Again, not sponsored by CarMax, guys. I'm telling you, that was the easiest car buying experience I've ever had. I got pre-qualified online before I went in. They test drove the car that I had picked out, didn't like it. They picked out another one for me that had the same terms, liked that one, did my paperwork, paid my down payment, signed the contract, and I drove off. I was there for an hour and a half.
Nice.
Yeah, when I got my car, it was almost like half of a day.
Dude, it was a beautiful experience. Anyways, so I saw it. I saw an electric Hellcat Challenger.
Ugh. Don't you know what?
No. Wait. It gets better.
Oh god.
Yeah, because it sucks.
Wait, it gets better. They turned it on, and it's got simulated exhaust noises.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like,
And it's very obvious that it's simulated.
huh. I was like, wow.
It does not sound right.
I said, can we start this C7 or the C8 Stingray over here so we can actually hear what American Thunder is supposed to sound like?
We need to cleanse the palate.
Dude, I'm like really like hardcore thinking like, if I'm going to buy a Corvette, if I ever buy a Corvette, I'm probably going to go there because, dude, they had a 25 Stingray, red. I mean, it was like a deep metallic maroon, right, or crimson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this thing was fully loaded, right? Stingray package, the whole 68.5.
I haven't seen some videos.
I was like, and it had under 100,000 miles on it. I'm like,
really?
Oh, yeah, it had less than 50,000 miles actually.
That's actually not bad. Behind.
Like the car I got is a 24,
Mhm.
and it had 24,000 miles on it. I'm only paying, what am I paying? I'm paying 25,000 for it.
Yeah, it's I got my. I think mine's like 1,000 cheaper than yours, but mine had like 8,000 on it. So
Yeah, but I'm just like, yeah,
that's a good one.
So I was pretty happy about that, So yeah, so here lately I've just been adulting the shit out of everything. It's like in the last 30 days I've purchased 2 vehicles.
Winnie.
Like I'm sitting there waiting. Like they went to go get the car ready on Saturday, and I had just signed all the paperwork. And Mindy's sitting there looking at me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm kind of low key freaking out right now." Why? I was like, "It's in the last 30 days I've bought 2 cars." Like I'm officially about $500,000 in debt between the 2 cars in my house. Like, oh my God.
Start sweating a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, dude.
Like, yeah, we're good now, but man,
I was like,
all it takes is one stumble.
Bring on that overtime, baby. I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
2 cars in this economy?
Telling you, I didn't think so. I mean, And I'm rebuilding my credit after the house, man. I'm just like, holy shit, dude.
And don't forget about this is you can use that tax credit on your next taxes.
Yeah. Which
I
is
think-
really helpful considering the fact that being 100% permanent and total and permanent, I don't pay property taxes in the state of Texas.
Car.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying because on my escrow alone, I think I'm saving like close to $8,000 a year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
at least.
So, yes,
Freaking property taxes, man.
I'm telling you, it's all fucking
Oh, you
crazy.
still have to pay rent. Yeah. Fuck off.
So I've been doing some very simplistic minded gaming here the last couple of weeks. I've been playing the fuck out of some Minecraft, dude. And I'm not going anywhere near trying to complete the game. Right? I'm just building. That's all I'm doing. I've built 3 bases so far. Right? I'm currently lost underground. Like I remember this place. It was one of the places that I first discovered. Like it was a mine shaft that I had opened up when I first started my Realm server. I found my way back down there somehow, and now I can't find my way out. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do?
You don't need to. Just
No.
dig straight up. Eventually, you find your way back to the surface.
Yeah.
It took me.
You know how many times I've had to do that?
It took me like 8 years of playing this game to realize that if you dig straight up, put a torch at your feet, so that way if you hit sand or gravel, it doesn't hurt you because the torch breaks it up. I didn't know that. I thought I had discovered something kind of cool, and I'm like, okay, I can be relevant with the boys again. So I was talking to one of my kids, and I was like, did you know this? And they're like, yeah. I was like, get the fuck out of my room. I was like, get out, go away. I'm done.
There's this dude I found on YouTube, and his name escapes me right now. It's something to do with pancakes. He is devious. Like this guy knows the mechanics of the game like nobody else I've ever met, and he will go in and just destroy pay servers, and trollers. And just like he joined, there was one video I saw where he joined a basically a pay to win kind of thing, and it was an anarchy server, and so everybody kept going and stealing his stuff. So he set traps all over his base, and it was like traps that would actually delete everything that they own. So they had to start like they had a rolling list of rules for in an anarchy server where there's everything goes. Well, it's everything goes except you can't do this. And he'd be like, okay, we'll do that. And okay, no, you can't do that either. Okay, we'll do that. And he just kept.
So he brought order to an anarchy server.
Oh, he did. It was glorious. I gotta see if I can find the video again and send it to you. His
name is Mr. Pancakes 43.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He's hilarious, and like I said, he knows the because there was one where he got banished to the netherworld or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And every time he would find a way to teleport back to the regular world, and it would bring him back immediately. So he like found a way, and he got around whatever system they had set up, and he got back into the real world and started wreaking havoc on him again. And finally they banned him. It was yes.
See, a lot of times I see like these YouTubers that play Minecraft exclusively, dude. They're as toxic as the guys who play Rust.
Oh yes.
Oh,
it's yeah. It's even worse than the GTA RPers.
Oh yeah,
they're toxic. The only thing worse than a GTA RP is Red Dead Online RP.
Oh god, yeah.
Those guys are the freaking worst.
Oh wow, dude, check this out. Since we're doing like a little bit of sports stuff, apparently there's 4 injection ejections for the Pistons Hornet game tonight. It's just all out.
No way. There's a bunch of fighting at a Pistons game? No way. Who'd have thunk it?
Come on.
By the way, David, that was sarcasm because you're talking about Detroit.
Oh. Okay, hold on. There was an ejection last night. Emi Aduka, he plays for the Knicks. They played the Celtics last night. He got ejected. Or no. Emi Aduka and Alperen Seguin were ejected from the game against the Celtics after Seguin reportedly called the female ref a bitch.
Nice.
Never mind about
man.
because never mind on that fight because I don't want to get us banned.
Oh, right. Yeah. Because, you
Yeah.
play the video and then like, oh, you didn't have written permission. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. But I don't know, guys.
Yeah, we can call it, man.
Yeah. Fucking, we'll land the plane tonight. Because, I mean, we could talk about the Super Bowl, but it's already been beat to death by ESPN.
Yeah.
And every sports talk station in the country.
Yeah, there's nothing
Um,
to that
There's
one.
nothing we're going to say that you haven't already.
right. I mean, if you spent 5 minutes out there on the interwebs, you know everything that needs to be said.
I mean, that
Um,
everybody hated that Super Bowl game.
Well,
They didn't like the halftime show. They didn't like the game itself. It was almost like last year.
again, I didn't watch the game on TV. My wife and her sister did, and then they watched the Turning Point show concert during the halftime show or
Yeah.
during halftime last night. And it was funny because the initial numbers this morning is that the Turning Point show had higher ratings than the NFL halftime show. But by let's see, like an
Depends
hour
on who
from
you
an hour from airtime tonight, the NFL had come back out and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, Bad Bunny blew away everybody." Like, no, the fuck he didn't.
Everybody.
What I find funny, and this will be the last thing that I say about it. What I find funny is the virtue signaling that the snowflakes on the left are engaged in today. You know, when you've seen things on Facebook like if you didn't watch the show, you're part of the problem. Like, come on. You know, and like if you didn't watch Bad Bunny, you're racist. Like,
Mhm.
it maybe didn't have anything to do with race. It's just the fact that I don't like that kind of music. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy. You know, First Amendment, gives us the freedom of choice, right? So
He was good in out in Happy Gilmore too.
Do you believe that he was the assassin, one of the assassins in Bullet Train? I didn't know that was him. He actually killed it in that role, which
He did.
no pun intended, but yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
surprised me. I did not know he actually did really good in that. Props.
which one was he?
He was the Mexican one, the one that spoke Spanish.
Yeah, the wolf.
That was him.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know,
Cool.
right? No
Okay.
idea that was him. He killed it in that role. He was fantastic.
Outstanding.
I'm still not
I mean,
watch him perform.
I loved, I love, people, I love the double standard, right? Like,
Mhm.
if we're quiet, we're racist. If we say something, we're racist. But I'm just like,
You're right.
okay,
You're not allowed to speak on that.
you do you, boo boo. That's all good. And this is one of the reasons why I'm just like, quit mixing sports with politics. I mean, honestly.
I said this on Facebook too. I do not understand why every time somebody is on camera, we have to ask them what their political views are and what they think about the latest controversy about the Shut up. No, I don't care.
I don't care.
I
You're-
don't want to hear it. Even if he agrees with me, I don't want to hear it.
Right. And here's the thing. And you can go back anytime that I've complained about LeBron James, right? Using his platform as some kind of like soapbox, like he feels entitled to push his ideology on people. It's like, you are paid to play a game. People look up to you for that reason. Don't be a douche nozzle. Don't muddy up the waters. I'm not saying you can't have an opinion, that you can't voice it. Just don't use your official account as a sports figure to push that agenda. You want to have you want to have like a throwaway account or a unverified account that's just you and your political beliefs. Fine, you can do that. It's like, it's like we don't.
There was a video of them back in this reporter back when Elvis was alive. Reporter asked him, "What are your thoughts on having on the people dodging the draft and this and that?" And he was just like, "I'm not here to talk. I don't care."
Yeah,
that's not that video.
For protesters, and would you today refuse to be drafted?
Honey, I just seem to keep my own personal views about that to myself. I'm just an entertainer, and I'd rather not say.
Do you think other entertainers should also keep their views to themselves?
No.
Yeah, that's up to them, but
yeah, I mean, it's up to them. But
honestly, I don't understand that's nobody.
And if you want to go online, if you want to go online and spout those opinions, fine, great, do that. Fine.
But
when you're at
that doesn't make you an authority on it.
Right. I mean, it's like, every time something happens, all the subject matter experts come out of the woodwork on Facebook and Twitter.
And some people,
like when you're at the game or you're doing your post-game interview or whatever, right? Talk about your game.
Or you accept an award on
on
stage.
I love Ricky Gervais's monologue, right? He's like, you come up here,
fuck off.
you give you a little speech, and then just fuck off.
I love that.
I'm like,
dude,
that
was the greatest monologue.
I love the fact that when
he
was torching people for being
Epstein.
for Epstein, right? And he was making jokes about people, right?
He's your friend. I don't care.
And right, and the one guy in the entire auditorium that didn't have anything to do with it because he was on active duty Marine Corps duty. Adam Driver, dude, he had that
ass off.
Dude, he had that like, oh shit,
dude,
okay, like he was laughing his ass off, right?
He reverted to an E4 immediately.
He did.
In that
He
moment.
was all about that, dude. I fucking love that guy. But
twist his dick.
the old dick twist. But oh my god, dude.
or you can say something when you get your award, and you're probably gonna have a lawsuit and get your $14 million house removed from you.
Dude, that's
I was researching that. I was researching that for the show, and I was like, "This has got to be fake." It is not fake. The lawsuit is real.
Right. For those of you who are not keeping score, who's the lawsuit against?
Billie Eilish.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, nobody's illegal on stolen land.
And then the tribe came out and said, if you want to give up your land, you're on stolen land.
You're on sacred burial ground.
And then there's the lawyer that said, we'll do it pro bono. We can legally have her evicted, and you can take ownership of it. We have the paperwork already drawn up and ready to go. You say the word.
Yes.
Like that is fantastic.
Yes, Billie Eilish. She's officially in the find out phase of
and
her.
She
of
has
her
absolutely been.
Yeah.
She has been hiding ever since that. She's probably locked in her house.
She's officially become a squatter in her own house.
So hilarious. Oh, I loved it. That was great.
And it took them like 2 days. It's like, we're doing this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. But all right. So
Oh, did you
Go
guys
ahead.
watch Fallout?
Yeah.
I have not
finale?
gotten caught up on it yet. I've not
Ah,
got-
I won't
but
say a
I-
word. Dude, the finale is so good.
Yes.
There
I've
is
heard
an after
things-
credit scene.
I'll tell you what I am looking forward to though. Next month, it's Project Hail Mary.
Nice.
Dude. I know you're like fucking nerd, but I read the book. Like I read the book last year. The book is so fucking amazing. All three of Andy Weir's books, right? The Martian, Project Hail Mary, and Artemis are fucking excellent novels, dude. So if you're gonna actually take the time to sit down and crack open a book, those would be the three that I would suggest reading. Honestly, because The Martian, yeah, it's one of those books where it legitimately is better than the movie. And we all know how good the
Great,
movie
too.
was, right?
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary was an outstanding book, and I hope that the movie does it justice. And I would love to see Artemis being turned into a movie because, dude, that was a great fucking story. It takes place on the moon. They're three completely separate stories that are detached from each other. It's amazing. But you guys got anything else?
nothing we can post right now.
We gotta wait till Wednesday. Okay. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, angry faithful of all ages. That includes our what did we call her? Our angriette?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, yeah, our
I'll
angriette.
buy that.
Yeah. This is 250 episodes. Can't state it enough. This has been kind of a treat. It's really awesome. After I start work on the 17th, I may be, depending on what shift I'm working, will dictate whether or not I'm here on Mondays. But and that's just it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make on behalf of you guys. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Anyway, you've become privy, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, 250 episodes in, you're better off. Let's just face it. Even on stolen land, you're still pretty good.
You know what you are.
Yeah, you know what you are. Like, don't boo me. I see what you've cheered for. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am Johnny Skelton.
I'm David Dickerman.
I am Chris Mountain Man Jacka.
You ain't got to go home, but you sure as fuck can't stay here. We're